Good morning, dear student. In our grammar, our 17th lesson name is simple present tense here. So, let me see the first definition of simple present tense and what is the usage of the simple present tense here. So, we can say that the tense that tell our general and habitual action is called simple present tense here. Once again, the tense that tell our general and habitual action is called simple present tense here. It means shortly we can say that the work that we do again and again, that repeat after repeat, each and every day we are habitual to do the work here. To show this thing, we use the simple present tense here. It means the work that we are habitual to do each and every day, and we are doing the work again and again each and every day. Like I'm going to school, I get up early in the morning, I read the newspaper, I read the books, I write my homework. My father goes to the office here, I take bath here, I take the delicious food here. So such a work that we are doing again and again, that work that peoples are habitual, that is to show here we use the simple present tense here. The work we are habitual. We do the work each and every day. That each and every Sunday or might be in a one time in a week or one time in a month here, that to show here we use the simple present tense here, as well as the rules regulation of a math subject and the rules of a grammar also we cannot change here. So why that the rules of a grammar and the rules of the math also we are using here in a simple present tense here. So in shortly we can say that simple present tense, so the work we do each and every day again and again, repeat after repeat, the work that we do the again and again, repeat after repeat here. We share some example is given here, like I read newspaper every day here. So here I read newspaper every day here. So this is my habitual action is given here, like I reading here, I read newspaper every day, each and every day I read the newspaper here. Then we go to school daily here. So it is also each and every day we go to school here. So this is also so here habitual action here. Then they write their homework daily here. We have to write our homework here. So for that we write our homework, they write their homework. It is also the sentence is in a simple present tense here. Then he solved the sums quickly here. So he has fast here, he is doing the fast work in a math subject. So here he solved the sums very quickly here. Then she cooks delicious food here. She cooks delicious food. So not only for the one day but each and every day she cooked the delicious food here. Then we can say that that is one most important things here. Like we can say that person is given here. Like how we can say that the sentence beginning with subject, then verb, then object, then other word, and full stop is there here. But we can say that what is tense here? So tense means time here. We do our work related the times here. So our work is connected with the time, but here whatever the changing occur here, we have to do change in a verb. So verb is most important here. Verb is most important because without verb we cannot make any sentence here. So in a tense we have to change in a verb here. So when we have to use particular verb here, like first person singular is there, so it means first person singular is I, because the speaker is a first person here. The speaker is a first person who speak the sentence here. So we can say that I is a first person singular here. So we have to use the main forms of the verb here. Then we, it means the first person plural is there. There are group of people, they are doing some work. Like we are in the classroom. So we can say that the work that the done by the more people, that is we here. So we is a first person plural here because the speaker is more here. If the speaker is one, that is I we have to use. Then the speaker is more than one, then we have to use we. So we can say that we is a first person plural. So also we have to use the main forms of the verb here. Then second person, that is you is a second person singular and second person plural also you. We can say that you is a listener here. Second person is listener here. To whom we are talking here. Speaker is a first person and the listener is a second person here. So you become here second person. So with the second person also we have to use main forms of the verb. So we can say that go, remain, go here. Then third person singular, it means the speaker and the listener they are talking of the third person. That is, if the masculine gender is there, then we have to use he. Then feminine gender is there, then we have to use she. Then bird, animals and non-living thing, for that we have to use it. So we can say that he, she, it and one singular noun. One singular noun, for that we have to use he, she, it. We can say that it is third person singular. For that we have to use s or es in a simple present tense. We have to apply s or es as a suffix in a main forms of the verb here. So we can say that he, she, it is there or singular noun is there, then we have to apply s or es in a main forms of the verb here. Then the third person. If we are talking about the third person and they are more in numbers, more than two. So we can say that they we have to apply here, they here. So for that we have to also use main forms of the verb here. So in short we can say that if the subject is in a third person singular, it means he, she, it and one singular noun is there, then we have to apply s or es in the main forms of the verb here. So by seeing the subject, we have to change the verb. In a tense we have to change the verb here, but by seeing the subject, if the subject is third person singular, it means he, she, it or one singular noun is there, then we have to add s or es in the main forms of the verb here. Let me see here the example that what is given here, like positive sentence is there for the singular subject. Here, it means the sentence beginning with subject, then verb, then we have to apply s or es in the main forms of the verb. In a tense we have to change in a verb here. Then object, if we ask the question with a what and how, so we can easily find out object here. Then by putting here the other word, we can make the sentence long here. Whatever we want to add in a sentence in the other word, we can add here in a other word. And for the positive sentence, full stop must be there in our when the sentence end here. So we can say that sentence beginning with subject means noun or pronoun. Then if the singular subject is there, he, she, it or one singular noun is there, then we have to apply s or es in a main forms of the verb here. Like we can say that, so the example here, he works in the bank here. So by saying he, we have to add s in a main verb here. So by seeing the he, we have to add it here s in a main forms of the verb here. So he works in the bank here. Then she wear a sari daily here. So see, by seeing she, we have to apply s after verb here. So we have to edit s after she here, because she wear a sari daily here. Then by seeing it, we have to apply s in a verb drink here. So we can say that the second position is verb. Sentence beginning with subject. Then second position is verb. So if subject is he, she, it, one singular noun, we have to apply s or es. So by seeing it, we have to add s here. Then Riya, that is one singular noun is there. Riya is a singular noun. Seeing is the main forms of the verb. So we have to apply s after seeing here by seeing the subject singular Riya here. So our answer is Riya sings a song. Then after a dog. I am talking about one singular dog. So here we have to apply s after bark verb here. Bark is a verb and we have to add s after bark here by seeing the subject here. Then we see here that is plural. The subject is plural subject and I is there. So what we have to do here? Because I is not the plural subject, I is a first person singular here. So if I, we, you, they, I, we, you, they and plural noun is there in a subject. So what we have to do here? It means subject, then main forms of the verb, then object, then other word, and last we have to put the full stop here. Same as the structure, the formula of the sentence must be remain the same here. But by seeing the I, we, you, they and plural subject is there, then we have to write the main forms of the verb here. So in the first sentence I, the sentence beginning with subject I. So with the I we have to write main forms of the verb get. Get remain the get here. We do not have to apply gets because with the I we have to write main forms of the verb. So our answer is I get up early in the morning here. Then second sentence by seeing the subject to we have to write play verb. Don't apply s or es after we subject here. So with the we have to write the main forms of the verb play remain play here. We play chess every day here. Then you speak nice English. By seeing you, we have to write speak is a main forms of the verb in a simple present tense here. Then they visit temple each Sunday here. So visit here, we can say that they is a third person plural. So we have to write the visit here. It means the main forms of the verb remain same here by seeing they here. Then the children. The children is a plural subject here. Children is a plural. And child is one singular noun here. But children is plural. So like remain like here. Don't apply s or es in a plural subject here. So we learn here that if the subject is in plural, then we have to write the main forms of the verb here. Don't apply s or es. We have to add s or es after the subject is singular here. It means with the third person singular. He, she, it or one singular noun is there on that time. If the sentence is in a negative, so how we have to apply here? Like for the negative sentence, we can say that singular subject is there. So on that time we have to use does not here. Like sentence beginning with subject. Subject means noun or pronoun. It means we have to write noun or pronoun. So each and every sentence beginning with subject here. So with the he, she, it or one singular noun is there on that time for making negative sentence we have to apply does not after subject here. So first subject, then we have to write does not, then after don't apply s or es with the verb here with the singular subject because helping verb is already here. So we can say that do and does are helping verb here for the simple present tense here. So don't apply s or es after verb because does is there. Then we have to write the main forms of the verb. Then after object is there. Here or at the last we have to write full stop here. So now we have to use does not for the singular subject. With the he we have to write does not. He does not write homework here. So I am talking about third person singular one boy here. So he does not write his homework then. Second example, she does not drink tea here. So with she, by seeing the subject she, we have to apply does not here. Then drink is a main forms of the verb here. For the negative sentence, we have to write the main forms of the verb here. Then Mona. Mona is a singular noun here. So with the Mona subject, we have to write does not, then the main forms of the verb wears here. Then Ravi does not watch cartoon here. So I am talking about Ravi. Ravi is a singular noun. So with the Ravi, we have to write does not, and the main forms of the verb watch here. Then it does not fetch newspaper. With the it we have to write does not and the main forms of the verb fetch here. So we can say that with the subject he, she, it word singular noun is there, on that time we have to use does not helping verb. Do or does are helping verb for the simple present tense here, and with the do or does we have to write the main forms of the verb here. So don't apply for the negative sentence s or es in a negative sentence. With the plural sentence is there, with the plural sentence, so what we have to do? If the sentence is negative we want to make, then plural sentence, we see here the formulas here. So sentence beginning with subject, then with the subject if the I, we, you, they or plural noun. I, we, you, they and plural noun we have to use do not, then main forms of the verb, then object, then other word, last full stop must be there here. So by seeing the subject, we have to write do or does here. If the subject is I, we, you, they, I, we, you, they and two noun, it means plural noun is there. So on that time we have to write do not for making negative sentence here. With the I subject we can say that I have to write do not, and with main forms of the verb here. So I can say that I do not speak lie here. Then with the we subject, we have to write do not and the main forms of the verb make here. So we do not make noise in the class. Then the third sentence, you, with the you we have to write do not fly a kite here. Then with the they subject we have to write do not as a helping verb. Then main forms of the verb, write is a main form of verb. Then they do not write homework here. Then here both the noun is given here. Raj and Ved are plural noun. So with the plural noun we have to use do not and main forms of the verb study well here. Then interrogative sentence, for making interrogative sentence here. So here the formulas might be changed here, like we can say that singular subject is there, so we have to apply do or does come first, but the singular subject we have to use does here, then subject, then verb, then object, then other words, and last question mark is there. For making interrogative sentence we have to write question mark at the end of the sentence here. By seeing he we have to write does. So our sentence beginning with does. Does he drive a car? It means question mark we have to write here. But drive remain the drive here. It means the main forms of the verb here. So with the does we have to use here he, she, it and singular noun is there. So we have to use does for making interrogative sentence. By saying she we have to write does. So our sentence beginning with does she teach maths question mark, and we have to write the main forms of the verb teach remain the teach here. Then with the Rohan, Rohan is a singular noun is there. So for the Rohan we have to write does. So sentence beginning with does here. Does Rohan ride on the horse? And ride is a verb. So we have to write main forms of the verb. Then Komal. Komal is a one singular noun, and for the singular noun we have to write does. So sentence beginning with does here. Does Komal solve the puzzles? Question mark. Then with the it we have to also write the sentence beginning with does here. So does it give egg? In short we can say that if we want to make sentence interrogative in a singular subject, so with the singular subject, if the subject is he, she, it or one singular noun is there, on that time we have to keep here does in an initial for making interrogative sentence. Then after interrogative sentence plural. How can we make the interrogative plural here? Let me see here that plural subject is there. It means I, we, you, they or plural noun. The subject is I, we, you, they, and a plural noun is there. On that times we have to use do here. So our sentence beginning with do, then subject, then verb, main forms of the verb, then object, then other word, or last full stop must be there. It means their question mark must be there here. For making interrogative sentence, we have to write question mark. So our sentence beginning with do. Then the another formula remains the same. It means subject is a first position, then verb, then object, then other word, and last question mark is there. So for the with the you we have to write do. So do you play cricket? If we ask the question here, do you play cricket? Then do they write homework here? So for the they we have to use do here. Then children is a plural word. So for the children we have to apply do here. So do children read novel here? Then with the they I have to use here do they make project here? So in short we can say that for making the interrogative sentence with the plural subject, it means I, we, you, they, and plural noun is there. On that times we have to use helping verb do, and no change in a verb remains same here for the simple present tense here. So in short we can say that we have to apply here as or es in a only singular subject here. It means the subject is singular. It means he, she, it, or one single noun is there. On that times we have to apply s or es in a main forms of the verb for the positive sentence here. So in short we can say that simple present tense, so our work that we are doing again and again, repeat after repeat, and the work that are done by us each and every day here. For that we have to use simple present tense. Tense means time here, and the formula here, the sentence beginning with subject here. Subject means noun and pronoun, and the second position is verb. Without verb we cannot make any sentence here. For the simple present tense, if the subject is there we have to change here the verb, but the subject is he, she, it, or one single noun is there, then we have to apply s or es after verb here. Okay, thank you.